Hey guys, Harsh here, back in the video. So today I am unboxing one of my favorite mini G so far, because there are a lot of favorites on this channel. I have said it multiple times. So this time I have the Mini GT Mercedes-Benz Actros truck, and that is with the 40-foot container trailer, and this whole truck is in the very nice UPS livery with very nice brown color, I must say. And this box is so big I cannot even fit it in my whole frame over here, so apologies for that. So basically this is a very nice European style truck with the very nicely detailed trailer and container over here. You can buy these containers separately, but I'm not sure like if it is produced in such a low quantity, but they are always out of stock whenever I try to buy one. So you can sort of like mix and match with different containers. So let's just quickly unbox it and see what we get inside. So I have to open it from the back over here. Unfortunately, it's quite a big box. So first up we have the trailer itself, and I think I put it in the wrong way. It should be like this. I'm not sure why I did that, so we'll keep this aside, or I think it's the right way. And then if we dig further down and try to take out the truck itself, it will come in this smaller styrofoam packaging. I think, yeah, it's the upside over here. So let's take a look at the smaller package first. So when we do unbox it, as you can see, we have this very nice looking truck over here. Let's just take it out. It's packaged quite nicely. You can see we get this, like, I don't know what it is, like a butter paper, something like that, to make sure that the paint does not scrape off. And this is quite a heavy truck, I must say. It is all made out of metal, so you would expect some sort of like weight to it. Unfortunately, I don't have my scale with me, otherwise I would have weighed it for you guys. And then let's just take out the bigger package over here. The bigger, and oh, it's upside down, my apologies. So we flip this, and here we have the trailer. So let's just take out the container itself. You cannot actually pull out the trailer with it. It is just sitting on top. We'll just keep this aside for now, and then we'll take out the trailer also. This trailer is also quite heavy, and the container will just sit on the top just like so. We make sure you align the notches over here. You can see, like, if you move to the bottom, you can see we have these dots over here, and on the trailer also you can see like we have these tabs sticking out, so you can like align it properly and it will not move around that much. So if I properly align it, put it on top, and then you can see like it does not move at all. It will just tip over like so, you can see. So there is the setup. Now let's take a closer look at it. So first of all, starting with the truck over here, you can see it is in the UPS livery over here with the brown and the gray finish. And up front we have plastic insert headlight, which is always nice to see, and this is sort of thing you would expect in a model of this size. Then we have a blacked out Mercedes logo, which sort of looks very nice in my opinion. Kind of looks like the truck went into dark mode. Trucks of Mini GT, one cool thing is that you can actually rotate the wheels over here, so you can see the wheels do turn, the front one, and the truck kind of like rolls around quite nicely. I think they should have done it for the smaller versions as well. The drivetrain is absolutely stunning in this particular version over here. You can see we have the radiator over here, I believe that's what it is. Then we have the track rod going from the front all the way to the back, to the back differential over here also, to the back tires, which are double-sided as you can see. And the rims are very nicely detailed on this particular truck also. But you can see the front rims are a lot different than the back ones. The front one have this like silver lining in them, and the back one is just like plain black. There is no special lining going around, but nonetheless it looks very nice. On the back there you can see we have this exhaust system, and then we have these cables lying around that are tucked away on the underside of the truck itself. Usually what happens is whenever the trailer is plugged in, these hoses will sort of like, I think, plug into these somewhere around here, so that the trailer can have brake lights and brakes, obviously, to slow the vehicle down itself. Then we have two shiny fuel tanks over here. One is a smaller one and the other one is a large one. You can see from the underneath how they look, and this is some sort of like a toolbox area. I'm not sure what that is. I have zero clue about how trucks are made. One cool thing would have been nice if like the cab could flip around just like in the real truck, so you can like see the engine and the insides of the cab also, but sadly that is not the case here. But nonetheless looks very nice. We have step ladders over here and over here, so that the operator can climb through and connect all the hoses and pipes and get in the truck itself also. The interior I think is same as the smaller mini GTs with all black interior and nothing too special stuff going on over here. We have a sunroof. This is the first time I've seen a sunroof in a mini GT model. And then we have a vent over here of some sort. I think this is for the exhaust. Yeah, this is the exhaust over here. So it goes from here all the way to the top and out here, which is sort of like a strange placement for exhaust, I must say. The UPS logo is quite nicely printed and visible on the side cabs, you can see. Now coming to the mirror part, there are total of 1, 2, 3, 4 mirrors. So 2 for the driver, and then we have 2 separate mirrors, one for the front margin and another one for the side margin. I don't know what that mirror is for, but these 2 smaller mirrors are without the plastic or any reflective inserts inside them. But surprisingly, finally, in the normal side mirrors we have a silver paint, which isn't that much of a detail, but still I think it is quite nice to see Mini GT finally putting some effort in the mirrors. But that is the case for the Defenders as well, the slightly bigger vehicles. I guess in those it is quite easy to paint over the mirrors. The indicators are dotted all about the place, so you can see one over here, and I think one will be at the back, or surprisingly it is not. Maybe it's hidden somewhere. The tail lights are somewhat okayish detail, I must say. That is because they are like in a red plastic tab. They have just painted over some reflective headlights and a reversal light, which is quite a shame. But still, nonetheless, it looks very nice. And at the back we have some more details as well, which I'm not sure what they are. One thing over here is that this is the connector plate with which the trailer actually connects, and then you can drag it along with you. It is quite tough to like put it in place, so just keep that in mind. The margins are quite small over here. Now moving on to the trailer, I have removed the container for ease of reviewing this. It is like a simple bare metal piece over here with some wheels on the back and a spare tire as well, which is quite a nice detail to see. And this is like an industrial looking vehicle, so I quite really like the build of this. You can see on the back we have some drivetrain view as well. I think these are for the brakes and suspension. We have a tank of some sort here. I think this is for the storage of tools, or I think this would store the brake fluid or whatever. I'm not entirely sure, but the quality is absolutely stunning in this case. The tires do move freely over here, although they have a bit of friction in them, so don't expect like a super smooth ride quality out of these. These are treaded tires, same as the truck over here, because this is an road vehicle, obviously not a race car, which will require slick tires. And then we have these stands over here, so if you want to like put the trailer by itself, you can just unscrew them. They will like extrude out from the trailer, and then you can like put this on a flat surface and it will not wiggle around. As you can see, this is the case over here. You can see it is not wiggling around, but if I just put them away, then you can see it will have a bit of wiggle to it, which is not a good thing, but it's nice that Mini GT have added this feature over here. Now moving on to the container, this is a very plain looking container with no dents or whatsoever, which is quite unrealistic for shipping containers, I must say, that I have seen on the road so far. That is because most of them, they are all dented up, scratched and like deformed in some way. So it has a functioning door, so you can like grab this latch over here and open this up, and you can see the inside it is hollow, but the metal is so thick, and this thing is like super heavy, so like don't try to throw it at someone. And now coming to the details of the door, you can see we have some very nice handles impressioned out on the door itself, and then we have the information for the container itself, which is the gross weight, payload, tare weight, and I think Q is the volume for this particular container. Then you can see we have some warning stickers up top along with the UPS logo on the door itself, and then we have 2 UPS logo on the other side of the container itself, and these are also very nicely printed, you can see on the bumpy surface also. Now to show you the storage capacity of it, let me just open this container up and show you a test. This is my Mini GT BMW hypercar, and you can see this sort of like barely fits in the container itself, and if I push it all the way to the back, I think I can fit one more, and then there will be like a half car length left over here. So This is quite nice. You can like put it in a diorama position, like telling a story of unloading a hypercar out of a container box which is delivered by UPS. I don't know if this car is sponsored by UPS or not, otherwise it will be a bit of a awkward situation if it's sponsored by DHL. So now let's put all these things back together. So the container will go on top of the trailer, and then the trailer, you have to align the notch over here with the hole over here, because this will just not slide it in. So you have to be just a bit more patient on this case. You can see I already got the lock over here, so you can just put this back on the surface, and there you have a complete look. So let me just remove my camera from this tripod and show you a close-up look. So here is the entire truck itself, and you can see it moves very nicely onto the flat surface. You can turn your wheels and put it in a like different orientation or whatever. Also, one thing at the back I forgot to mention is how detailed the trailer brake lights are. So if you look at the back over here, you can see we have some yellow reflectors, and then the brake light, which is sadly in this case painted over, not plastic insert, but it could have been quite easily be a plastic insert. And one thing that you can see, the thickness of the rod changes over here. So I guess this is for like multiple container types. So you can like, so you know, like we have the standard 40-foot container, and then we have 20-feet containers. So you can, if you can find Mini GT 20-foot container, let me know, or you can put tarmac works in. So you can like put two simultaneously. You can see we have the provision for that as well over here. You can see we have the notches for it in the middle also, and one over here for the 30-foot container, I guess, which I haven't seen in real life, but maybe it's a myth, who knows. So that is, guys, the UPS Mercedes Actros truck and trailer combo from Mini GT. So as always, thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and probably this is not my last truck review, because these things are hell of expensive. So hopefully I will buy some more trucks to review as well, along with their containers. So as always, I will catch you all in the next one.